So this is the correction to the test question on sequence and AP. So sequence and AP. So the first question says, find the fifth term, should be 10. So find the fifth term of the sequence 5n minus 3 all over 4. So we are looking for the fifth term. That is when n is 5. So the nth term, so number 1. So the nth term can be written as un, which is equal to 5n minus 3 all over 5. All over 4. So when n is 5 now, that is fifth term. So when n is 5, we have u5 equals to, so wherever you see n, you put 5. So we now have 5 into 5 minus 3 all over 4. So we have 5 times 5, 25, minus 3 all over 4. So which is equals to 25 minus 3. That is 22 all over 4. So 22 divided by 4 can be reduced to 11 all over 2. So which is option A. So that is option A. So we move to the next. Question. So question 2. So question 2, we are asked to find the next two terms of this sequence. So the next two terms of the sequence is, so the sequence is given as 2, comma minus 2, comma minus 6, comma minus 10, comma minus 14, and so on. So if we look at the first one, what we did to the first term to get the second term, we subtract 4 from the first term, that is 2 minus 4, we have minus 2. Then minus 2 minus 4, we have minus 6. Minus 6 minus 4, we have minus 10. Minus 10 minus 4, we have minus 14. So to get the next, so the next term, we have the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So we have fifth term. It means we are looking for the sixth and seventh term. So the sixth term, which is U6, will be minus 14 minus 4. So minus 14 minus 4 is minus 18. So that is the sixth term. Then the seventh term will be minus 18 minus 4. So which is minus 22. So we have minus 22. So the correct answer is now, so the next two terms are minus 18, comma minus 22. So which is option B. So which is option B. Then we move to the next one. So the next one is question 3. So question 3 is, which term in the sequence 100, 94, 88, 82, and 76 has the value minus 20. So it seems we are looking for the number of terms. That is the nth term. We are using the nth term formula in this case. So number 3, the nth term formula is un equals a plus n minus 1d, So we need to check whether it is AP or GP. So this sequence is AP because we have equal difference. That is 100 minus 94 minus 100, that's minus 6. 88 minus 94 minus 6, and so on like that. So the common difference, which is 94 minus 100 equals minus 6. So the common difference is minus 6. The number of term is unknown. The nth term, that is un, is given as minus 20. Then the first term is given as 100. So we are substituting all this into the formula. So we have un, which is minus 20, equals to first term, that is 100, plus n, that is number of term is unknown, minus 1 into d. Common difference is minus 6. So the next thing to do is to simplify. We have minus 20. So if we transfer 100 to this side, to the left hand side, it becomes minus 100. So which is equals to minus 6 into n minus 1. So we are left with minus 20 minus 100, that's minus 120 equals minus 6 into n minus 1. So we can divide both sides by minus 6 minus 6. So minus 20 divided by, minus 120 divided by 6. So 6 in 6, 1, 6 in 12, 2. So we are left with 20 because minus will take care of minus. So which is equals to n minus 1. So we are left with n minus 1 because minus 6 will take care of minus 6. So we'll be left with n equals 20 plus 1. That's 20. We'll be left with 20 plus 1. So we transfer 1 to the other side. So therefore, n equals 21. So the number of terms equals 21, which is option C. So we move to the next question. Moving to the next question. So that is question 4. So question 4 is find the next two terms of the sequence. So number 4. Number 4. Find the next two terms of the sequence 4, 9, 14, 19, 24, and so on. So we are looking for the next two terms. So we have the first term, second, third, fourth, fifth. So we have the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term. It means we are looking for the sixth term and we are looking for the seventh term. But we need to know the order, the rule. So if you look at the first term is 4 and the second term is 9. Then the difference between them is what? 5. That is 9 minus 4 is 5. It means we add 5 to first term to get the second term, add 5 to the second term to get the third, add 5 to the third to get the fourth, and add 5 to the fourth to get the fifth. So to get the sixth now, we now add 5 to the fifth term, that is 24 plus 5. We are going to get the sixth term, which is 29. Then to get the seventh term, we are adding 5 to the sixth term. That is 29 plus 5. That is 34. So the correct answer, the next two terms are 29, 34, which is option B. So question 5 says, find the 25th term of the sequence n squared plus 5. So the nth term is given. The nth term is given as n squared. Nth term is given as, that's number 5, un, or it can be tn, as the case may be. So un equals to tn, which is equals to n squared plus 5. So that's the formula given. Then we are asked to find the 25th term. So the 25th term is when n is 25. So we now have u25 equals to t25 equals to 25 squared plus 5. So which is equals to 25 squared, that is 625 plus 5. So 625 plus 5, that's 630. So the correct answer is option D. Option D. So we move to the next, which is number 6. So question C states that the 8th term of an AP so the eighth term of an AP is 38 and the 12th term is 58. Find the 30th term. So we are making use of the nth term formula, number 6. So the nth term formula to use is Tn or Un equals A plus n minus 1 D. So 8th term, that is when n is 8, we have U8 equals to A plus 8 minus 1D. So which is A plus 7D. It means The eighth term is a plus 7d and is given as what? 38. So a plus 7d equals to 38. So this is equation 1. Then the second part of the question is the 12th term is 58. So the 12th term is when a plus 11d equals to 58. So if you go by the first statement, so the first statement is when you have 8 term. So the equation reduced to a plus 7d. Then when you have 12 term, the equation will reduce to a plus 11d equals to 58. So this is equation 2. So we have simultaneous equation. So you can use elimination method of solving simultaneous equation. So we have a plus 7d equals 38, a plus 11d. So if you look at the coefficient of a in equation 1 and 2 are the same, and their sign are the same. So we are going to subtract. So if you have the same sign, you subtract. If you have different sign, you add. So you subtract equation 2 from equation 1. So a minus a is 0. So 7 minus 11d, 7d minus 11d, that is minus 4d, equals to 38 minus 58, that is minus 20. Minus 20, so you now divide both sides by what? By minus 4. So d equals to minus 20 all over minus 4, which is equals to 5. So the common difference is 5. So if the common difference is 5, you can now say put d equals to 5 in equation 1. And what is equation 1? Equation 1 is a plus 7d. So we are putting d equals to 5 into that. So we have a plus 7d equals 38. So anywhere you see d, you put your 5. So a plus 7 into 5 equals to 38. So we have a plus 7 times 5, 35 equals to 38. So we collect the like term. So we have a equals 38 minus 35, so which is 3. So the first term, which is a, is 3, and the common difference, which is the is 5. And we are now asked to find the 30th term. So 30th term, u30 will be equals to a plus 29d. So a plus 29d. So we have to make use of a and d. So a is given as what? 3. A is 3 plus 2 into, 29, sorry, 29d. So we now have 29, that is 3 plus 29 into d. And our d is 5, so which is 3 plus 29 times 5. 29 times 5 is 145. 145. So which is equals to, so we now have 3 plus 145, that is 148. So the correct answer is option A. Option A. So the answer is 148. That is the 30th term. So we move to the next question. So that is question 7. So question 7 is the first term of an AP is minus 8. So question 7. So the first term of an AP is minus 8. So the sign for first term is what? A. So A is the first term, which is minus 8. The ratio of the seventh term to the ninth term. So don't forget, the seventh term will be A plus 6D. Then the ratio of seventh term to the ninth term, and ninth term will be A plus to the ninth term. That is A plus 8D equals to 5 ratio 8. So we now ask to find the common difference. Don't forget A is given. So to get ratio is the same thing as fraction. So it's going to be A plus 6D all over a plus 8d equals to 5 all over 8. So we now cross multiply. So if we cross multiply, we are going to have 8 into a plus 6d, then equals to 5 into a plus 8d. So open the bracket, we have 8a plus 6d equals to, plus 48d, sorry, plus 48d plus 48d so plus 48d plus 48d equals to 5a plus 40d. So okay, let's collect the like term first. So we have 8a minus 5a equals to 40d minus 48d. So we have 3a equals to minus 8d. But our a is what? Minus 8. So we have 3 into minus 8 equals to minus 8d. So you open the bracket, 3 multiplied by minus 8, that's minus 24, equals minus 8d. So you now divide both sides by, minus 8. So if you divide both sides by minus 8, we have d equals to minus 24 all over minus 8. All over minus 8. So which is equals to, minus we take care of minus, so you are left with 3. So we are left with 3. So that is the common difference is what? 3. That is option C. So the correct answer is option C. So we'll move to the next question. That's question 8. Question number 8 says 11th term of an AP is minus 31. So the 11th term will be using UN equals to, so using UN equals to a plus n minus 1d, So the 11th term, that is when n is 11, will be a plus 10d equals minus 31. So we call this equation 1. Then the 21st term, that is a plus 20d equals to minus 71, equation 2. So we are looking for the common difference. So to get the common difference, we are going to solve equation 1 and 2 simultaneously. So if you look at the a in equation 1 and 2, they have the same coefficient and they have the same sign. So we are going to subtract. So you subtract equation 2 from equation 1. So we have 10d minus 20d. We have minus 10d. So which is equals to 71 minus 31. So 71 minus 31, that is 40. So we have 40 because minus 31 minus is plus. So minus 31 plus 71 is 40. So we now have minus 10d all over minus 10 equals to 40 all over minus 10. So 10 in minus 10 and minus 10, that's 1. So we have d equals to 0 cut to 0. 4 divided by minus 1 is minus 4. So the common difference is minus 4, which is option C. So the next question, that is number 9. So if you look at question 8, 9, 10, we are given the same information there, but different question. So question 8, we are asked to find the common difference. Question 9, we are asked to find the 50th term. And mind you, from number 8, we know our common difference to be, so the common difference, D, equals to what? D equals to minus 4. So that is common difference. So you can now recall from question 8 that the first equation is A plus 10D equals to what? Minus 31. And the second statement, that is 21st term, is minus 71. So A plus 20D equals to minus 71. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. And our common difference is what? Minus 4. So we are going to use the common difference from question 8 to get our first term. So it's now going to be put D equals minus 4 in equation 1. And what is equation 1? A plus 10D. So anywhere we see D there, so we have A plus 10D equals minus 31. So A plus 10 into minus 4 equals minus 31. So A minus 40D equals to minus 31. So we now have A equals 40, no, A minus 40, sorry. So A minus 40 equals minus 31. So A equals 40, that is, if minus crosses equality sign, they change to plus. So 40 minus 31. So the first term is what? 9. So if the first term is 9 and the common difference is minus 40, so what will be the 50th term? That is from the question 9. So the 50th term, U50, equals to A plus 49E. So A is given, A is 9. A is 9, which is the first term. A is 9, then plus 49 into common difference. Common difference is minus 4. So we now have 9 plus 49 open bracket minus 4. So we now have 9 minus 49 multiplied by 4. 49 by 4 is 196. That's minus 196. So which is equals to 9 minus 196. That's minus 187. Minus 187. So that is option D. So the correct answer is option D. So the last question here, question 10. So question 8, 9, 10, they have the same information. But question 10, we are looking for the first term. So first term from question 9, I think first term is 9. So but I can still solve it. So we have 11th term is 31. So A plus 10D equals minus 31, equation 1. Then the second statement, A plus 20th 20D equals minus 71, equation 2. Okay. We now have, so we subtract equation 2 from equation 1. So we have minus 10D equals to 40. So D equals 40 over minus 10, which is minus 4. So the common difference is minus 4. So put D equals to minus 4 in equation 1. So we have A plus 10D equals minus 31. So I'm looking for the first term in question 10. So which is A, then plus 10 into D. Common difference is minus 4 equals minus 31. So we have A plus times minus is minus, so 10 times 4, 40 equals minus 31. So we now have A equals 40 minus 31, which is 9. So that is option D. So that is that on the solution to the test.